Taurus, hey guys, I'm going to do a message for you for the week commencing the 12th. I'm going to get some oracle cards out for you. If you want to book a reading with me, you can do via the link in my bio. It's all donation based, so regardless of what you donate, you will always get a 30-minute reading from me, channeling my ancestors and my guides. So I'm going to flip the camera over so that you guys can see the cards that are laid out on the table. Also some of our beautiful candles that are available to purchase online as well. Okay, so the first card we have from Archangel Michael is Don't Give Up on Love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. So there could be a relationship here that you may want to rekindle. It could be, I want to say it's a romantic relationship. It's someone that's quite close to you, dear to you, that you may not have been, or you may not be in contact with anymore. Someone that you miss, someone that I'm hearing you value their opinion, but you took to heart something. There's something to do here. I mean, it needs to be healed, and I think that's why forgiveness is here. Okay, so Source wants you to know that you I'm just looking at the bottom of the deck here. This is something that's worrying you, Taurus. You are worried about this, and I feel like it's a heavy burden for you to carry with this relationship with Don't Give Up on Love. And it's like you may learn something this week about the other person. There's some information that you might find out, and it's kind of like, do you want to move forward? I mean, they may contact you instead of you contacting them, or it could be that, you know, regardless of how you're feeling at the moment, before I go any further, let me have a look. Yeah, you are conflicted. I think you're conflicted of moving forward. One part of you kind of want to just rush back into their arms, and then the other part of you is kind of just, I think you're fantasizing about how the situation, how it's going to go, how it's going to play out in your head. Like, if you do approach this person, are they going to be like, yeah, you know, come back in, Taurus, the door's open for you. So you're kind of thinking, do I step out and approach this person? Do I make the first move? Do I just completely leave it behind and move on to the next chapter of my life? So there's that much. You're conflicted right now, but, you know, Archangel Michael is saying that if you really do value this relationship and you really do cherish it and you want to work on it, I think this is Archangel Michael saying to you, allow me to make way for it. I can make way for it to happen. So ask your guides, ask Archangel Michael for some help and for some advice. Okay. The next card you have is It's Not For You, and this is sort of like a chessboard, can you see? So this is obviously someone that's playing chess with a fortune cookie in the middle, thinking that if I play things strategically, it will be to my benefit. This is also that saying fortune favors the bold, but in this case it's also saying this, whatever this situation is, it's not for you. So let's find out and see what this energy is that's not for you. It could be that you're not meant to play that strategizing kind of game. You're just meant to be yourself. You're meant to just be your authentic, true self. Like, don't be a chameleon. Just be authentic. Be you. Okay? Don't pretend to have all the knowledge as well. Because this card not for you, it's kind of, you will have these two tarot cards in reverse and you'd read it the other way around. So it's like the Queen of Swords is someone that has the knowledge, has the wisdom, imparts it to herself so that she can gain clarity and a clear perspective on things. Wow, you have the King and the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Now, these two, for me, are the only counterparts in the tarot that they're not married. I think they're kind of more like brother and sister, because they don't get along. They don't see eye to eye. They clash with their energies when it comes to communication. So I feel like you're kind of like putting up your boundaries and protecting yourself. And you think, I'm not ready for this yet. But Source is saying you are ready for whatever this is. So I feel like you're biding your time with something here. Strategically, you're trying to make smart moves. This is what these two cards scream to me. You're trying to make smart moves, but that's not, like I said initially, I feel like you're trying to be a chameleon, and this is about you being your true authentic self. Okay, now you're guarded because you've been hurt and you're still unclear about a lot of things. There's that burdensome card again, where you're just heavily weighed with things. I don't know, Taurus. I think that things aren't clear right now, but they will be soon, because you've got that King of Swords there. I don't know if someone in your life may be coming in to kind of offer you some kind of advice. I think maybe it would benefit you from speaking to a counselor, a mentor, especially with that Moon card there. Moon card is all about our psyche, our mind, our psychological state. And because you've been hurt and betrayed so many times in the past, Source is now saying you need to speak to someone about this. You need to let go of that past. It's not for you to just pretend that everything's fine. It's not for you to pretend that you know the way forward. It's just not for you. Okay, you're not supposed to be going through this alone. If you need help, ask for help. Okay. The next cards we have for you from your ancestors and your guides. Veiled. Again, we saw that with the Moon card, that things are veiled right now and covered up. Healer. Again, I said that with the therapist, the counselor, a friend, a mentor. I think they will help clear this stormy. And I think the stormy is this, you not being able to see clearly, you being confused about a situation. I think they will help come in and clear that. So let's find out and see what this is about for you. Let me shuffle these cards properly. Right, let's clarify veiled. One card. Thank you. So we have Nine of Pentacles, which is self-sufficiency. This is you doing things on your own because you're not conflicted, that's that card. You want to be secure and stable and grounded in your finances. This is heaven on earth. This is you creating a world where you don't need to rely on anyone. But what you don't see is that is on the way. That's coming, so I think you need to just be patient, because you've got the Star at the bottom of the deck here, where you are going to make this. You are either you're going to become a star, or you're going to be able to follow your North Star. You're going to be able to know what direction to go into when it comes to this Nine of Pentacles. At the moment, it's veiled, but this is still saying to you, it will be revealed within time. And the Five of Swords with the Healer, yeah, we saw that. You're conflicted about healing. You're conflicted about which way to move forward. You don't know what to do, but this is very much still saying to you, you need to move forward. You can't keep going back and over the same things. With this stormy situation, some of you may have felt a lack of in the past when it comes to finances. You may have gone through financial difficulty, but I think, and it would have caused a lot of stress and worry. Ordinarily it does, but it's also saying you're moving away from that now. You're going into smoother times.